The next part of my journey was a trip to Anchorage, Alaska, and eventually Denali Backcountry Lodge. We ended up going to the Kenai where we could do a little bit of salmon fishing, and we camped in a beautiful place which had a petting zoo. I promise you this pig is not dead. Knocked out. Two little baby goats born yesterday. I promise you, my sister did not get a hook actually stuck in her nose, but it was pretty funny. Then we saw a golden eagle that was so spectacular and majestic. Right along the river, we saw quite a few bear tracks, and there must have been a mama and her cub because there were several different sizes. This is how fly fishing happens. In a very shallow area that's not moving. Normally you fly fish in a river that's rushing, but today we're making do. It is approximately 8:45 at night in Alaska in the Kenai.
They're way out there.
There are boats
Way out there.
and there are fish. Fish that want to be caught. The sunrise was very special. You can see how the fog is just coming up over the spruce trees. After the fishing trip, I took Abby on a little hiking trip on Hatcher Pass. It was quite different because the rocks were very shale-like and loose. But she loved it and so did I, especially when we were looking out at the fog and the clouds coming in over the tops of the mountains and the peaks. Here you can see some of the kettle ponds that are formed from the glaciers that move through here. We are near Hatcher's Pass in Alaska, and it is spectacularly beautiful. Hatcher's Pass is up over that ridge. That's part of it. Walk the trail a bit. Come on. It's Abby accompanying me. Yeah, good girl. This is fireweed. Look, it's starting to turn red already. It's a sign that fall is coming. All of these will be flowers, and then when the last flower falls off, they say that snow will fall within, gosh, I want to say 6 weeks of that. So, yeah, that's an alder tree. Great for starting fires. Monk's hood. This is very lethal. If you ingest enough of that root, maybe the whole thing, not sure exactly what you ingest, then you will die within 6 hours. And because it's a neurotoxin, it will attack your respiratory system, your circulatory system, and make everything kind of shut down. So that would be a horrible death. And from what I hear, it is a pretty horrible death. But this place is amazing. It's green everywhere. A lot of ferns. You see, Abby? Come on, let's go a little farther. These are usually pink, and they're called pink plume, and they're really high in vitamin C. Really good for you if you're having to eat off the earth. This is called spirea. A lot of people have that in their gardens. This is called rosehip. Those were once little flowers, like pink flowers. And those will get what looks like a crab apple on them, only elongated. And people make rosehip tea out of those. Super yummy. Rosehip tea, jellies. All right, Abby, let's go back. Let's go home. Yep, let's go home.